They say a dog's loyalty knows no bounds, but what happens when the one they're loyal to is gone forever? This is a story that begins in the rain, with a lone golden retriever, his fur soaked his eyes, fixed on a gate that will never open for him again. He waits, a silent, heartbreaking vigil against the cold, wet wood. His name is Buddy, and this was his home. Flashback to a sunnier time. The yard is alive with laughter. An old man, his face etched with smile lines, throws a worn-out tennis ball. Buddy, a blur of golden fur and pure joy, leaps to catch it. In that moment, under the warm golden sun, their world was perfect. It was a simple, beautiful life filled with endless games of fetch and unconditional love. They were everything to each other. But one night, the world turned cold and loud. Red and blue lights pulsed against the house, painting the darkness with panic. He saw his best friend, so still, being carried away. Buddy ran, his paws pounding the wet pavement, his barks lost in the siren's wail. He didn't understand. He just knew he had to follow, to stay close. But the flashing lights sped away, leaving him behind in the deafening silence and confusion. And so, he returned to the only place he knew as home. He waited. Through the relentless downpour of autumn, the biting frost of winter, and the hopeful sun of spring, Buddy remained. Seasons changed, the world moved on, but he stayed rooted to that spot. People would pass by, some with pity in their eyes, leaving food and water, but he barely noticed. He was waiting for the familiar scent, the kind voice, the gentle hand of his old friend. He grew thinner, his golden coat losing its shine, but his hope, though fragile, never completely faded. Then one day, a different hand reached out. It was small and gentle. A little girl, with eyes as kind as the ones he missed so dearly, knelt before him. She didn't try to pull him away. She just sat with him, her soft touch a silent promise of comfort. In that moment, a sliver of warmth cut through his long, lonely wait. It was a new beginning. Now, Buddy has a new home. The rooms are filled with the sound of a little girl, laughter, and the happy squeak of a new toy. He runs through a sunlit living room, chasing not just a ball, but a future he never thought he'd have. The ache of his loss will always be a part of him, a shadow of the great love he once knew. But he's learned that a heart, even one that's been broken, has an incredible capacity to love again. He found his second chance, a new family, and a new reason to wag his tail. Thanks for watching.